Alrighty guys, welcome on back to some more Star Ocean, the second story R. Last episode, we met the main antagonists of this game, the 10 Wise Men. After that, we saw our previous planet crash into the planet of need, where we ended up coming to our brand new planet. Turns out this was a very, very old civilization that got controlled by the 10 Wise Men before separating into basically just a giant floating continent. And so, in order to defeat the 10 Wise Men, we've been tasked with heading up to North City in order to find a special item. But before that, if you guys do like this video and this series, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It'll really help me out, and it'll make sure you don't miss any upcoming videos. With all that out of the way, let's get into it. So, we have nothing else to do here in the Centropolis, so let's just go ahead and head on outside into our new world map. Now, before we do anything, we're going to go ahead and hop in here, and let's do our bunny call. Let's see how long it takes us for us to get one this time. It looks like they can't find me on Neat. There we go. Finally got it to find me. So, from here, we're going to go ahead and go north. Let's go ahead and zoom in. You can see there's actually a lot of destinations here. We're going to zoom in, and then we want to go, I believe, it must be the other direction. It's got to be in the southern corner. We're looking for, there it is, a investigation spot. This is our new unique spot, the energy field, the barrier that has kept energy need cut off from the outside world for over 3 billion years. An intricate pattern is faintly visible upon closer inspection. And from this, we will get the Mithril Coat Plus. Let's go ahead and... Ooh, actually, that decreases my int, so let's not give it to you. Let me see what that symbology field is. You also get 10,000 XP, which got to level up for a lot of people. We also got a new ability for Rena. Berry Healing restores a large amount of HP to a single ally. Not bad. There is one thing I want to check. Okay, we still haven't got the really good ability for Welch yet. But what was that item we just got? The Mithril Coat Plus. Defense 10 when casting. Nullifies instant death. It's not bad. It's just, I think we have that on, like, everybody else already. So, probably not the best. But either way, from here, let's go ahead and head northeast. And we will be able to find a chest up in this mountain range right here with 3 bestiaries. And then up here will be another chest, I believe, yep, right here, with 3 or a slimy gelatin. And that's it. And if you've noticed, that's everything on this continent. We can't go down in the water. Bunny can't swim. We've already learned that. So obviously we're going to have to get something here in North City that will allow us to either teleport to these different continents or be able to swim. So let's go ahead and head on inside. And here we are in North City. Looks a little bit more like the cities we're used to at this point. And right off the bat, before we do anything, let's go ahead and head up north here, where we'll run into the girl we ran into last episode.
There's just no fooling these guys. Oh, ow! Oh!
She isn't stalking us, is she? No, she couldn't be.
Yep, runs away from us again. And before we do anything else, let's go ahead and switch over to private action mode. And we only have, I believe, 1 private action here. So we'll go ahead and head on inside.
Yummy! This looks really good.
Oh, it's just delicious.
I'll get that too then.
You're buying more?
You should try a lot of fancy stuff when you're out on a trip, right?
I can't argue with that, I guess. But I'm the one who has to carry it all, remember?
Aren't you happy to be helping me out, Ashton?
Yeah, absolutely. Boy, oh boy, I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it.
Can you recommend some fruits?
Certainly. How about this? It's got this sweet tart taste that I just love.
Sounds good. Wrap up 2 of them for me then.
Thank you very much.
Don't come whining to me if all this food makes you fat. Nothing. Never mind. Keep on shopping.
What a great couple.
We couldn't get the 20 fruit, unfortunately, but we do get 17 of them. You basically have to have 0 fruit going into that. And that increases their relationship level. Now, there should be another one here. Maybe we just have to reset the area. There should be one with a DS here. Yes, there is. Right over here.
Diaz!
Enough. Stop. Just stop it. Please.
Diaz! Diaz, you're just dreaming!
Right here, if we wake DS up, we will get the improved relationship points.
Cecile! Ah!
Diaz, wake up!
Rena.
You alright?
Yeah. Sorry.
You were dreaming about that again, weren't you?
It was my fault.
No, Diaz, it was not. You've got to stop blaming yourself like this.
Can you just leave me alone, please? I need to be by myself.
Sure.
Sorry, Rena.
Just don't have what it takes to help Diaz right now.
Despite it seeming like not a great scene, it does increase your relationship level. Past that, we're going to go ahead and swap back to private action one more time because there's a couple things I want to point out that you can steal. However, we will not be stealing them because it's not good for us. Nothing here in the inn. But if we go over to the item shop, Claude does have the Metal Crusher. I actually am not going to be stealing a lot of this because at this point we have some of the best gear we can get. But from the shop owner, we actually can get the Sad Blade and Deadly Cleaver. Both of these are really strong weapons if you don't have the better weapons that we have for both Diaz and Claude. And then we're going to go ahead and head up here. And we're going to go left because in here we'll be able to find Diaz. Diaz is the only one that has an item that I actually do want to steal. Probably should save first. But let's go ahead and go find him real quick. He should be right here. What are the chances? 60% chance to land this Crested Shield. I'll go save real quick. If you do manage to get it up to level 10 pickpocketing, I think you might only, like the lowest you might have is a 50% chance. This is exactly why we decided to make that save. There we go. Got our Crested Shield. We can go ahead, swap out of private action mode because all the other good stealing items are actually locked behind characters we don't have. Characters like Ernest and Opera, they both hold really good items, but we don't have them on our team. So that Crested Shield we got, we can actually just click. Is it not going to? Don't tell me. I mean, it's right here. It's insane. Retaliate with flames when hit by a physical attack. Is that just like a base? I guess that is just a base thing for Crested Shield. 10% chance of adding a rare factor when equipment with this factor is used as it. I guess that wasn't really worth it, unfortunately. We do get the masterwork. Dang. That's fine. I mean, we didn't lose any relationship points, so we'll just go ahead and give that to Claude, but definitely not worth it, unfortunately. While we're in here, we can go ahead and... No, I don't want to talk to you, operator. No, I don't want to talk to you, operator. Nothing. I don't need to know any of that. I want to investigate. The Needopedia. A library containing many books on the histories of Need. Though all the juiciest secrets aren't easily viewable, word has it a certain university professor is trying to gain access. And from that, we'll get 10,000 more XP, operation manuals and engineer's handbooks, hermetic philosophy, and the bestiary. At this point, you actually should have a lot of those books, so if you want to start using them, you can. Like the bestiary, this increases phraseology by 1, and honestly, just getting somebody up to as high of a level as you can with it isn't a bad idea. And if you want to just pump it into your main character, you can. Mental science, we'll go ahead and give to you. Biology, we can go ahead and give to you as well. And that's as high as we can get, so we'll give the rest to Rena. Mineralogy, Rena is already at level 1, get you up to level 7. And then, sure, we'll go with Claude. Item knowledge, half my team is super high in item knowledge. We'll just give the rest to Claude. Technology, go ahead and get you up. And then Rena. Animal training, get that up for you. And then go into Welch. Herbology, we'll go into you. Power Burst +1. This is the physical skill, I believe. So giving it to these two is going to be our best option. Friendship level with all party members will become 28. Don't waste that. And then probably not worth grabbing anything else. We do have the operation manual. Let's see. Go ahead and get that up with Rena. And then machinery, Rena as well. And we'll go Claude. That's fine. There we go. We've had a ton of these. You also could use your goodie boxes and benefaction cards if you want. I don't really need to right now. And then past that, we have one more thing, which is our appraising. But if anything with a 100% success rate, not yet. So I think we'll hold off on that. With that done, that's pretty much everything here in town. We can go ahead and quickly go down to the weapon shop and try to shop there normally, see if there's anything new for us. The item shop shouldn't have anything we don't already have access to. At this point, we have most key items in the game, and then pretty much nothing else is going to be worth it. We can grab the violin and piano while we're here because there's no reason not to. Let's go ahead and try to use group appraising first. There we go. And buy the piano, buy the violin. You'd also buy luxury grape juices if you wanted to invest now, but that's like all your full, so maybe not worth it right now. Not without getting the appraising to a max level and decreasing it as much as possible. And then over here in the weapon shop, do we have anything better for anyone? Can't even use Eagle's Claw on Rena, which is really... I don't know who else could use it. We could get the Hecaton Punch if we want to. I mean, there's no reason not to just pick these things up if you ever do decide to use these characters. Steel Helmets, we're not going to use that right now. Tiara of the Ark, perfect for Welch. Mithril Coat. Did I not? Oh, no, this is the thing that decreases your int, so it's not worth it. We can get 2 more steel armors, though, for Welch and Diaz. And then laced boots, we'll grab 1 for Rena. And we're really low on money. I probably should have lowered the price before picking up 2 steel armors, but that's fine. The laced boots are... we'll go ahead and give it to Rena anyways. 2 better things for Welch and something better for you and you. Perfect. And with all that done... we can go ahead and just run north and see if we can get the item we were tasked with finding here in North City. Nothing else for us really to explore unless you wanted to go get some food. We do have a guild master here, but there's no new quests for us, so let's just go ahead and talk to these people.
Excuse me, Mayor Nall told us we could obtain a signard here.
Oh, are you Ms. Rena Lanford? He's already contacted us about you. You can head over to the director's office if you like.
Ah, good to meet you. The mayor told me all about you. My name is Artis. I'm the director of this facility. This man will be handling the signard creation process for you.
What do you mean by creation?
A signard is a living creature, yes, but we have to program it with data about its new master before it'll follow directions and orders.
Wow, that sounds kind of cruel, actually.
Well, the signards we raise are genetically modified from the moment they are conceived, so really it's just another part of the process.
Let's not waste any time. He'll lead you through the data entry process, so let him know if you have any questions.
Thank you.
This way, please. We'll begin the data recording in just a moment. I'll call you into the data entry room when we're ready.
All right.
Hey, you sure this is gonna work? We've never worked with non-Nedians before.
Who knows? We don't have a choice. Orders from above.
Man, I wish I could get a promotion.
I couldn't really understand much of what those people were saying. Claude, do you think there's any way we can tell people on Expel that we're on energy need?
Huh? She has a point. From Expel's point of view, we've vanished off the face of the planet.
Look, about Expel.
What is it, Claude?
Never mind.
Well, we're all set. Right this way, please. Alright, we'll begin with Claude's personal data. Please proceed inside. It's completely painless, I promise. Now stay perfectly still until I say it's okay to move. We'll be done in just a moment. Alright, you're free to go.
Oh, already?
Next up would be Rena. This way, please.
Oh, okay.
Here we go. Now just relax. All done. I'm glad there's at least one data subject I don't have to worry much about.
What?
Anyway, next up.
What was that?
We've lost control of the signard we're working on.
What?
It's going to destroy this place if we don't do something!
Claude!
Let's go!
nothing else we can do about this?
Yeah, looks like a Cynard isn't an item, but a creature of some kind. Why am I playing as Rena? Why am I playing as Rena? Oh my gosh. I forgot I was controlling her right now. Holy, that was almost really bad. We want her to be focused on healing right now, so... Rena, most of the game, I'm sorry to say, you're gonna have to focus on healing from this point forward. We'll go ahead and use this person. We get the break, and then we'll just shred the Cynard.
That's one for us.
Pretty easy fight overall. 80,000 XP, not even as much as we were getting in the last dungeon. But Rena does hit level 53, Claude hits 56, and Welch hits 55. We also get 146 of our chain points. Bowman 50, and Ashton 52.
Well, I never thought this would happen.
No offense, sir, but what did you expect? We were inputting data from an alien species into the Cynard. Of course this was gonna happen.
Now wait just a minute.
We lost one of our valuable Cynards thanks to you. So now what?
Listen, we weren't...
An apology's not going to make up for this. Director, I'm going to need a boost in my research funding to make up for this.
What a terrible thing to happen.
I'm sorry, sir.
No, it's not your fault. It was the Cynard who wouldn't accept your data.
But it didn't have to die for it.
Well, it's obvious by this point that inputting your data into a Cynard isn't going to work.
So what will we do now, then?
Well, there is one thing we could try.
What's that?
We better not discuss it here. Let's go back to my office.
Nuts. If only I were a little earlier. I could have had my front page exclusive. Enraged Cynard Levels Breeding Facility. Ow!
Thank you. I don't really want too many people to hear this. Not that it matters much to them.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, sir.
Don't worry about it. Just go over into that transporter over there for me, all right? It's unlocked. You.
Yes, sir?
What was that about?
You'll have the rest explained to you on the other side. Hopefully, the mayor won't have any complaints.
Are we getting involved in something under the table here?
Hey, you're here to save the universe, aren't you? We all have to make some sacrifices along the way.
What do you mean?
Look, do you want a Cynard or not? Just get going.
All right.
Yes, I want a Cynard. Let's go ahead and head north. Ooh, I need to swap over to DS.
Could I ask you one question, though?
What?
Whose data was it that made the Cynard go out of control?
I don't see the point of answering that question.
Fair enough.
I think that was a perfectly reasonable question, because the only two people that got scanned were Rena and Claude. So one of the two made it go berserk. We'll go ahead and step into this teleporter. Not an elevator, just a teleporter.
Where are we this time?
And we end up in Noel's home. Noel's home. Noel? Noel? Either way, grab that chest. And I'm not trying to go into there. I'm trying to grab the chest. There we go. 20,000 full. And with that, we'll just go ahead and head south. Grabbing this chest along the way for some pet food. We don't need any more of it, so I guess we'll just leave it here. And right up here, we'll get a little bit of an explanation.
What are you doing in my home?
Well,
Well, I would introduce myself, but that would be a strange way to start things off, given the circumstances.
I'm really sorry. We were transported here from Artis's office.
Artis?
yes, Null sent us there to get a Synard. It didn't work out too well, though.
I see. So you're the outsiders that were transported to Energy Need.
You knew about us?
Yes. Only a certain few know, mind you. It's the same level of classification as the Return of the 10 Wise Men.
I apologize for coming here so suddenly, but we simply have to have a Synard.
Is that why you came here?
Yep. The Synard we had in North City went berserk on us during the data entry phase.
Ah, that figures. You wouldn't be here otherwise.
So, you know what you're supposed to do for us?
What? Didn't Artis even tell you where he was sending all of you?
Well, where are we?
You're in the Endangered Species Protection Zone. I'm Noel Chandler, Director and Resident Zoologist. So you're here for a wild Synard, then?
Wild?
Synards were originally wild animals. The Synards in North City have been genetically re-engineered for the Needians' purposes.
There are wild ones too?
Near extinction, but yes. In fact, the last one's in the critically endangered protection zone. You'll be meeting that Synard in just a moment. I imagine you'll be fighting soon afterward.
Why?
It's perfectly natural Synard behavior. Once a Synard realizes its opponent is stronger in might and will than itself, it will defend its new master with its life if needed.
So we just have to fight the wild Synard and beat it.
You make it sound so easy. It's not just a matter of physical strength. If your heart isn't in it, then it's simply not going to happen. Do you think you have what it takes?
Noel?
How about we pay the Synard a visit then?
But this is the last wild Synard in existence!
If it dies, it dies. It's the fate of the species. It's as simple as that. Survival is a battle, and only the strong survive. Isn't that how it works? Now let's get going. We'll be traveling due south of here.
I want to be clear, if it's the last Synard in existence, it's already extinct, so let's go capture it, shall we? Have it protect me. And here we are in a new little continent. This is the northern continent. Nope, not gonna do that. We just want to go ahead and try to call our bunny. Ooh, 40% chance. Oh, got it first try. Perfect. We're going to go ahead and start by heading over here to this eastern corner. How big is... Oh, we can't actually go up there. Never mind. I forgot that there's a barrier. Right here is a chest with Robe of Deception. Increases pretty much all of your stats, and honestly, you can give it to whoever you want. It does increase int, so I'm going to go ahead and give it to Rena, but absolutely insane item. Then we're going to go ahead and head up here, and you can kind of see it as we're approaching. Right over here is our next chest with Death of Originality. Now you can see that there is that red tornado enemy over there. We're still not going to worry about that just yet. There was another chest we can kind of see off in the distance as well, but let's go over here first. That little cave we passed by is our destination. But first we can grab a Sad Blade. That is the same thing we could have stolen, but we have much better gear. Then we can go ahead and head south down over... Is it not in this corner? I guess not. I guess it's over in this corner. We'll be able to find our final chest right over here with the Amulet of Freedom. 2 of them. And with that done, let's go ahead and head on inside the Cave of Crimson Crystals.
Something's wrong here. It feels different from the last time I made my rounds.
Different?
It couldn't be. But it would never attack people.
What is it?
The animals around here are frantic. They're ready to attack at the slightest provocation. I've never experienced something like this before.
Are we making regular animals go crazy now?
This certainly isn't your fault, but this is definitely somebody else's doing. No doubt about that.
The 10 Wise Men.
It's certainly something they could do, but I never imagined they would go this far.
Are the animals in the protection zone usually holed up inside this cave?
No, they shouldn't be here at all. Usually the Synard scent is enough to keep them away.
Oh no! What if those animals run into the Synard?
So here we go, our next dungeon, the Cave of Crimson Crystals. Now this might look confusing, but it's really not all that bad. I do recommend fighting any enemies you do see, because the enemies at this point are stronger and will give you a good amount of XP. That's pretty much the same for most dungeons. Very seldom do I say just skip the enemies, because they're not worth it. Especially if you're still using this XP multiplier, like, formation. It can be really good. Come here, enemy. There we go.
That's one for us.
Just from a single group of enemies, you're going to be getting 11.5 thousand. If you can chain these guys together or fight the elites, you're going to get a ton of XP. Right there is a Cinderella glass, and then we're just going to jump down right here. And here's one of those elite enemies. Go ahead and chain them together. And this is honestly a really good place to grind. You can just go back to that starting point to save and heal up, and then hop straight over here without fighting any enemies. It's not the fastest, like, enemy grouping we've seen before, but it is a pretty easy way, at least right off the bat here, if you did just want to grind before continuing through this dungeon. Let me go ahead and use people's abilities, because Welch is getting bullied down here. She's getting knocked around a ton. I think it's because she keeps trying to use the slap ability, and it's missing. Come here, you... What are these balloons? They actually are balloons. Red balloons. Come here. Honestly, Godspeed sometimes isn't great because you dash past the enemy. That is 41,000 XP. DS hits level 52. Celine 52 as well. I do want to mention that Noel is in the party right now. He is another punching user who has really high int. I believe he is a caster unit, I think. But he is in the party as a temporary member here. I think you can't have... No, I'm Well, could you have 8 members at this point? I don't know.
Ow! I hope nobody saw that. I'm never gonna find a man if they see me tripping around all the time.
She never lets up, does she? I'm amazed she's out here by herself.
We also saw her drop an item. Make sure you go pick that up. Right here are a few chests with a dream bracelet. And yes, you can get... Oh, I was hoping I'd get the chain combo with all 3 of them. You can get all 8 party members by now, because if you got Opera and Ernest, you would have 1 more party member than what we currently have. But I believe he'll join you even if you have all 8. So you would technically have a 9th party member at this point. I think it's the only time in the game you could potentially have 9 party members. Stop with the fireballs. Stop with the fireballs. Ow. I need to use these guys more. My, like, active party members. Because, or passive? I don't know what their official term is, but if you use them, they recharge. So, like, you really have no reason to just use them whenever they're available. And I think they not only increase with time, I think they increase when you damage enemies. Regardless, it's like 30-second uptimes anyways. That was 24,000. It would have been even bigger if I would have got, cure-all for, Noelle there. I would have been even more if I'd got that chain combo, but that's fine. We'll at least be able to chain these guys. You can see I wouldn't say we're dropping off on damage, because if you didn't have the weapons we have, we'd be doing significantly less. Let me actually go for Rena. Let me swap back her to fight with a good balance, because she's actually the best for these flying enemies. You can see I'm just going to get kind of punched around by them, because I lose my combos basically when they're in the air. I have to just jump up in the air to do a punch. I could use spells like how Claude just spams air slash right there, so that way he doesn't have to do his combos. But got so much damage, I don't even feel like using my abilities still. 27,000 XP. Rena hits level 54 and learns, I think that was Resurrection. Cataclysmic Fist for Bowman. Let me go check. I think that was Resurrection, but why would it give me Resurrection right after Raise Undead? Reflection. It boosts spell resistance. Right here's another chest with mystery minerals, and 6 more mystery minerals, and a spot right here. Crimson Prisms. A natural cavern lined with crystals that glitter a faint red. Columns taller than a person abound, dyeing the entire space in the crimson of their light. And for that, we get 10,000 XP and 5 rainbow diamonds. You can't get me down here. Now, this will just loop up right here, which is why it was better. It didn't really follow me all the way over here. But that's why it's best to just jump down right there. You could go left and go, like, the long way, but then you would just have to end up running right back. This is... I've said that most of the dungeons are just big loops. This has a lot of loops, but most of the loops actually are kind of pointless, where, like, there is just a right path through the loop, and you're never going to complete it. So, for example, just south here of this little bridge is back at the start of the dungeon, and then over here to the left is that little thing we need to pick up.
What could this be? Looks like a business card. Chisato Madison, reporter, The Need Times.
And so we pick up Chisato's card, and then right over here is a chest, but, like, that's it. We're not actually going to finish the loop at all here. Go ahead and get rid of these guys. Man, this is my one thing where I'm like, I do kind of wish I had a better spell. I might look, see if I have anything I could use. Because even that Crescent Crush I just did, maybe it is just Air Slash for these guys. They have the same moves. That's insane. Celine hits 53. And we can grab this chest with an amulet of flexibility. If you go south, you will end up back at the entrance to the dungeon. First, you can go ahead and run north here. There is this one chest right here, which is like the one instance where you, well, one of two instances you'll have to actually go out of your way and then backtrack in order to get it. Air slash. I'm just going to use all my people here. Ow. There we go. Come on, land on the ground, please. I'm just going to call her in. Did she... Well, didn't matter. Claude, please stop using air slash. I'm just so tired of him just doing air slash all the time. And I could change his support to not use MP. I can't argue with results, man. You saw there a single elite enemy didn't give me a single level up, even with 22,000 XP. Go ahead and run across this bridge. We're going to have to cross it anyways to get to our destination. It is the only way to the next half of this dungeon. But we will have to loop back once we grab this chest up ahead, because we're going to have to jump down to a different area. There we go.
That was easier than I thought.
And then we'll go ahead, ignore that enemy for now. You'll have to fight it eventually, but just jump down here, run over to the left. And can I get a combo? Perfect. Honestly, at this point, fighting enemies in combos is really the only way the XP is worth it. Because while we have our XP multipliers going, we have a already 50% XP multiplier base. We could give ourselves an even higher multiplier if we have train on, but then we lose stats. This gives us a 1.5 times XP multiplier. Even higher if you get a higher chain. So this is like, honestly, it's the only reason that these fights are really worth the XP anymore. Yeah, good. Claude is out of MP. But we saw when we fought an elite enemy, we got about this much XP. There we go. Rena hits 55, and still we didn't get a level up. And Noelle is really far behind the curve, only level 43. You can go ahead and grab this chest for a theory of symbology. That is going to be used for Leon if you're playing on Claude's route. Then we will loop up here. Let's see if I can just run past this enemy. Yes, I can. Perfect. Turn. Rena, go. Come on. Leave him alone. He didn't do anything. Oh, that sucks. They broke away from the chain. Yeah, there's a lot of places that you're just going to get ambushed in this game. I say ambush because that's like, that is what it technically is where those enemies will just spawn in. This dungeon just has a lot of that. And if you're lucky and you actually don't have the stun thing on, then you could get some really good chains going. Honestly, I'm almost tempted to take the stun off. There's just like, when you're fighting one enemy like this, it's really nice because you can get like a guaranteed backstab. But if you want to get chains, it's really bad. So if you are grinding for XP and relying on chains, make sure you turn the ability off that'll stun enemies in the field, because I think when they get stunned, they also lose their chain. I could be wrong, but it's at least harder. And yeah, a single fight there gave me 8,000 XP, which is pocket change, basically. Further up ahead, we will have our next chest right by this enemy. And we're already almost done with the dungeon. It is, it's not necessarily short, but I think they intend for you to wander around it a lot more. But if you know the path... I didn't realize these were the eagle guys. But if you know the path to go, it honestly isn't too bad. Just utilize these guys a little bit more. There are some skills for each character that are great, but honestly, until we're at the end of the game, I probably won't be going into huge character builds. If you guys have never played a Star Ocean game, the post-game is like the big meat of the difficulty. Most of the main game isn't too difficult, and you can get through it basically just by upgrading gear as you go. Post-game does require a little bit more build crafting, though. Straight through here, go ahead and get them to chain together. More balloons. Really easy. Honestly, it is a shame that you don't get more breaks when you're so strong, because when you get the breaks, you just deal so much more damage. But if you kill them before you get the break, then it's like, it's just unfortunate. I thought we got into an elite enemy fight there because it was in the foreground and looked massive.
Not too bad.
27,000 XP. Split amongst 8 people. Right here, if we're lucky, we can get a 3-fight chain going. Perfect. Oh, there we go. This is exactly what we're looking for. A 3-fight chain with an elite enemy. This is where it's definitely worth it. Go ahead and call her in just to deal some damage. And, well, quite literally a little damage. Ooh, got the elite enemy first. Interesting. Okay. Call in Celine. And then call in this guy. I'm sorry, I don't have the other Star Ocean characters' names memorized, unfortunately. Somebody want to heal Diaz? Somebody want to heal Diaz? Thank you. Celine, do your thing. Massive break chains. Let's go. Her name starts with an L. Leticia, I believe her name is. I only remember that because I remember playing as her in Star Ocean Divine Force. But I couldn't tell you any of the other ones. And finish off some more of these wolves. Easy win. Oh, wait, not yet. Stop running from me. There we go. Didn't even have to use Celine. 75,000 XP. Rena hits 56, Claude 59, Welch 58, Diaz 55, Celine 54, and Bowman 53, Ashton 55, Noel 44. When we have 8 party members, I'm just going to stop calling out the level ups, and we're officially at the point where I'm just going to talk if they're... Oh, Spectacle as well. I'll just pick them up to get rid of this chest. I'll just talk about any skills we get from them, because we are getting way too many. There's a couple different ways you can go here. I'm actually going to go south past this enemy and jump down. Once again, this was another big loop, as you can see here. We could have gone down instead of right, but they lead to the same place. Jump down one more time. Let's go ahead and just fight this elite enemy real quick. More of the dogs, huh? Problem is the dogs decrease your attack power. The dog elite enemy does. So, like, you just don't do nearly as much as you're used to at this point. Somebody's dealing with the elite enemy, and it's not me. Oh, come on. Stop dodging me. There we go. Let me just go focus the big guy. Back here. There we go. Got our break chain going. Call in Leticia. No. The enemy moved right when she got in there. I don't want to focus you. Let me focus the big guy. There we go. I think that killed the big one too. Perfect. Now we can shred him. It decreases your attack power by a lot. And we learn Neutralize with Noel. Grab this chest for some fruit syrup. Now, honestly, this is good. I don't even care. It kind of sucks that we got back attacked there. But I wanted to get this 3 chain. I care more about that. Okay, well, I care more about that than keeping my chain going, because there's a good chance we get our XP multiplier rebuilt by the end of this fight. So the 25% XP we're missing out on versus the 1.5, I think this is actually a 2x XP multiplier we're going to get, is much better. So there we go. Get rid of that guy finally. Yeah, fighting those flying enemies is annoying because you do that jump attack, and they can cancel your attack so easily. But that, honestly, that's just this game. You can get your attack canceled by literally anything. You get hit one time mid-combo, your entire combo gets canceled like that. Now, you're supposed to do a lot more dodges than I do. I don't like to dodge or do the counterattack because I don't like to mistime it by a fraction of a second and then lose my entire chain. I'd prefer to keep my chain going and then just eat the damage and heal up. Now, Daze does suck. There we go. Oh, I didn't even get back up to 50. That's unfortunate. Only 6. I mean, 60,000 is good, but there's Thundercloud for Celine. What's your run past this enemy? Please don't count as a backstrike. You're joking. I can't believe that counted. That's fine. We're just gonna miss out on the boss, giving us bonus XP. We could grind up our chain bonus if we wanted to before we go into the boss here. It's not worth it.
That was a waste of time.
There is still one more chest to grab, unfortunately, and this is probably the longest one to get. Because we need to run all the way back up on this right side to get it. You could have come down a different direction in order to get it, but you were going to have to run this way anyways. I think you would have avoided maybe one fight, but then, like, the actual pathing would have been a little bit longer. So, come here. Go away. Let me fight more of the symbologists. I like fighting them. To the left here is the way we want to go, but instead we're going to come up north. There we go. We got a chain attack. Those elite enemies see you from 3 chain battle. Nice. Those elite enemies see you from a mile away. I'm going to start doing what Claude's doing. Yeah, isn't this fun? Yeah. Yeah. It works for Claude, it works for me. I probably want to swap her skill to something else. Thunderstorm's cool. I don't think it's as strong anymore as it used to be. We've grabbed a few more ones. I like Thunderstorm because it hit a big AoE. We'll look at swapping it. Yeah, I mean... No, I need to back up so I get the long range. It's insane. Like, I acknowledge that Air Slash is crazy on these flying enemies. It's just like... I like the combos more. And you don't have to listen to Claude yell Air Slash 30 times during a fight. We should be getting... There's a new skill for Diaz. Should be getting pretty close to our ultimate skills, I think. I don't think they're post-game exclusive. But up here, we can just run past that enemy. And while I'm thinking about it, let me go into here. Let me change Celine's assault action to Thundercloud. This is an ultimate technique, right? I think so, because I believe this is the one where... it puts us in an animation. Get ready to be attacked again. There's an Eagle Shaw. Sure, Celine. Actually, is that really not better for Rena? No, because she has the Robe of Deception. Yeah. Have the Eagle Shaw. Wow, we didn't get ambushed. Well... With that done, as long as we can sneak past this enemy, I think there's only like one more enemy before the boss. Nope, go away. You're supposed to fight 3 enemies right there because that's where the elite was hiding out at. But he chased us down, so... Let's use this fight to try to recharge all of our characters so we can spam them during the upcoming boss fight. Air Slash. That's also why I haven't really been using my BP on skills. Most of these skills just get outclassed in the end game, and I'd prefer to use my BP on my battle skills instead, and then on the end game skills instead of just Air Slash, even though Claude is going to use Air Slash, honestly, maybe the entire game. Right up here, we have our save point. Make sure to heal. Make sure to save your game. And Get ready for a boss fight. Against... I don't actually know.
The Synard!
Oh no, we've got to help it!
Yeah, I knew we weren't fighting against the Synard, but we are going to slowly lose HP during this fight. Honestly, it's not too bad. This is basically like an elite enemy fight, not a true boss. But Rena didn't heal quick enough there, unfortunately. Rena? 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 Thank God. Glad I switched her back to heal right there. Holy. There's the fight. 156,000 XP. Could have been a little bit more if we had just barely got a little bit more chain bonus, but that's fine.
Excellent! Claude went up a level.
Claude went up a level. And get all of our level ups for everybody. There we go.
Those monsters injured the Synard in that battle. Do we really still have to fight it just to establish some kind of stupid pecking order?
Don't! It's hurt!
Stop it! I beg you!
What's that?
Baby Synards! Are you sure about this, Claude?
I can't do this. I can't take a child from its mother, and I certainly can't fight with an injured Synard.
Claude.
You can call me a wimp if you want, but I can't do it. I'm sorry.
It's all right. You've made the right choice.
I guess we're done here. We'll have to go back to Null and see if there's something else we can do.
Wait a minute!
What is it, Noelle?
It's acting strange again. Like it's trying to tell us something.
Rena!
You want to help us?
You know what it's saying, Rena?
It's just a matter of getting your thoughts across. After that, the rest is easy. Let's go. Thank you for all your help, Noelle. This Synard is just what we need in the battle against the 10 Wise Men.
Wait! Can you take me with you?
Noelle?
The 10 Wise Men would never exist if it weren't for the mistakes my Needian forefathers made. I wouldn't feel right leaving you to shoulder the burden alone.
Noelle.
Besides, the Wise Men have sent my animals into a violent frenzy. That's enough motivation for me to want to fight them.
So, here is another party member choice. This is Noelle. Noelle is a very, unfortunately, mediocre party member. He uses a gauntlet, just like Rena and just like Bowman. He also just is kind of in the lower tier of characters. At this point in the game, you likely have 7 party members. There is a chance you also have 8 And if you recruited Ashton and then every other character past that and did not recruit Celine, that's like the only time you'll have 6 party members at this point. There are still one more past Noelle that you can get. I'll quickly talk about both of them in case you are in the situation that I'm at and you only have 1 party member slot left, but 2 characters to choose from. They're not mutually exclusive, but you're limited on party slots. So Noelle here, as I said, is very mediocre. His whole thing is that he likes animals. He's a zoologist. Pretty fun, but you get him so late into the game that he really doesn't have much impact at this stage. He didn't come from Expel like everyone else. That's going to be true for the other character as well. And overall, I probably won't be using him, and neither will you. The second character you can get is Chisato. It's that girl that we've been following, or that's been following us, the reporter. Essentially, as soon as we're done with this mission, we will go back to the Centropolis, and we can recruit Chisato instead, as long as you picked up that like ID card in this dungeon. Chisato is much better. Chisato actually uses a gun as her weapon. She's more of a ranged but physical character. A lot of people do like using Chisato. She is pretty strong. You could go an entire physical build with somebody like Chisato, Claude, and Diaz. If you're playing with Claude, you could go Claude, Chisato, Leon, and then Ernest, or Ashton, or Bowman. But Chisato is a very solid character in terms of just having that range. She can help with your flying enemies that you can't hit with swords and fists. But I'm going to be choosing Noelle just because you do get him right here. I wasn't planning on using either character in my final team, but for a strategy I want to try in the very late game, maybe even post game, Noelle would just be a tiny bit better. So we're going to go ahead and say we'd be happy for you to join us.
Well, all right. Take a seat, Noelle.
Thank you.
Well, here we go. Next up, the Centropolis.
And so with that, we not only have access to our final party member, but we also get the Cynard. The Cynard is essentially a flying mechanical creature who is the airship of this game. You can press A to get on the Cynard or enter a town. Press B to get off the Cynard. You can still rotate the camera, fly slow, and fly fast. You can fly in reverse, ascend, and descend. Essentially, ascend, descend, fly normally, fly fast, very fast, holy. And then you can go in reverse if you want to. Can you fly faster in reverse? No, you can't. But yeah, this is our final, little maneuverability. It'll allow us to get to all the places we couldn't get to before, such as in there. Now, unfortunately, most every item that we could get around the world, especially in the post-game when we'll be able to go back to Expel, we've actually grabbed all of that at this point. So really, it's just to access the new areas we haven't been to before. There's not going to be like an item up on a mountain we haven't been able to get since we get up there with Bunny. But with that, guys, with our final party member in tow and the ability to explore all of Need, I think we're going to go ahead and wind things down here. In the next episode, we will return to the Centropolis and then start fully exploring this new world. I will see you guys then.